Welcome.
Welcome. We're here. We're finally here.
I think that was the most anticipated moment.
That was
the intro.
I know. I was pacing around thinking what we were going to do for the intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Americans.
From everywhere in the world.
Good morning, even though it's 3 p.m.
It is 3 p.m. Did you eat breakfast?
I did eat breakfast.
Okay.
I had Cheerios this morning.
Cheerios? I have not had a good bowl of Cheerios in a while. I'm not going to lie.
For why?
I don't know.
Why?
I just haven't had Cheerios.
Okay,
I do love Cheerios, though.
Cheerios are good. They're good for your heart, too.
Says who?
The box.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, it is. It's in the logo.
Yeah.
You're
I have the
absolutely
Cheerios
right.
that are like the heart shaped.
Oh.
So.
Is that how you typically do hearts?
Yeah, because I don't know how to do the other way.
It looks like you're trying to throw gang signs if you do it the other way.
Bear down, go Cats.
There you go. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag sponsored by the U of A, though.
Yeah.
This looks super professional, though. You know, we're here in the Catalyst Studios. It's pretty cool.
Is it called Catalyst Studios or is it called Catalyst Labs?
It's like, that's a good question, but I don't know.
I'm certified here.
You are?
Yeah.
What do you
Laser
call-
printing.
Laser
3D
printing? 3D printing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What have you printed?
I have not 3D printed anything.
Oh,
I have
okay.
laser cut though.
Okay.
Yeah, they were little keychains that had the Mandalorian logo on them.
Oh my
They
God.
said this is the way.
I need to start watching The Mandalorian again. It's been a minute since I last watched The
Yeah.
Mandalorian. Last time we went to California with you.
Mhm.
With,
I think we're like
Ronaldo.
I think we're almost done with the season though. First season. I think there's 8 episodes and I think
Oh,
we're on
really?
5. Yeah.
Okay.
So not that much longer. But season 3 comes March 1st.
March 1st. Okay. That's like soon.
Disney, you should sponsor us.
I'm dead. Oh, lovely. It's like I didn't. Oh, so now we know. Now we know.
What does that mean?
Look at the switch. It says recording now, and they just turned it on for us.
So then the button doesn't mean anything.
The button doesn't mean anything. We have a big button right in front of us that says recording, and we hit that thinking it was going to put the light out in front. So it's like, we appreciate you. Thank you.
I thought the switch was already on.
No, I guess not. Oh. I love that.
We're getting hacked.
Cool.
Okay.
It's chill. All right.
Anyways, yeah.
So
We can do the quote of the day.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I did find the quote of the
let's
day
go.
from brainlyquote.com.
All right, let's see.
So it says, too often we enjoy the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought. Who do you think said that?
Who do I think said that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I need you to read it again because I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. It says, too often we enjoy the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought.
Is this a Greek philosopher?
No, he's American.
He's American?
Yeah.
Okay. Michael Jackson.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, it's JFK.
JFK. Okay, I was gonna say like a president originally,
Mhm.
but I didn't. I'm not too versed in our presidents.
That's okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who would have said that. So JFK said
Yep,
that.
JFK.
Was this before or after he died?
I don't know. There was not a date on it. I don't know how much talking he could do without a head.
Oh, that's
but
fair. Oh yes. By the way, what were the 3 U's?
Oh, the 3 U's. Uncensored, unfiltered, unhinged.
Okay, cool. Also, maybe we should have started
Yeah.
this. Welcome to That's a Podcast. That's the name. You
Yeah,
know? That's a podcast. We'll
podcast.
eventually tell you why. But for now, it's a little sacred. It's a little secret too.
A little anticipation.
Just
to
a
look
little
forward
bit. You know,
to.
keep you on the edge of your seats, on the edges,
Yeah.
edgemers. Love
Like
it.
that Lady Gaga song. I'm on the edge, the edge. Nice.
Didn't they play a Lady Gaga song in that Karate Kid movie?
Which
The
one?
original one with Jaden Smith?
Oh, I was about to say when you said original, I was like, I don't even think Lady Gaga existed.
kidding.
That was 1984. That was a long time ago.
Oh, shit.
That was a long time ago.
I know.
Honestly, it doesn't feel like that long ago.
Really?
I like think about it and I'm like, oh yeah, the 90s. They were just like,
you remember the 90s?
I don't remember the 90s,
Okay.
but I was like, oh, the 90s were not that long ago. The
That's
90s
fair.
were 23 years ago now.
That's crazy. I'm 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was born in 99.
Mhm.
You know?
I
remember
know.
the 90s.
The
Something
80s,
like
40 years ago.
that. Holy shit.
What?
That's actually insane.
But
Okay.
yeah. Well, on the topic of assassination.
Okay. Yes, I'm down. What's up?
So I was listening to a podcast this morning.
Okay.
Talking about Julius Caesar.
Okay.
And they said quite possibly the most famous assassination in all of history is Julius Caesar's assassination.
Do you agree with that?
I do, honestly.
Okay.
I don't think, like, worldly, like, I'm like, obviously two Americans, like JFK, Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
those are
pretty
big.
big. Yeah.
But worldly, I mean, if you go to Europe and you ask them how did Abraham Lincoln die, they might not know.
That is fair.
But
here,
they'll know.
there was betrayal. There might have been a love triangle.
With Abraham Lincoln's death?
No, with like Caesar.
Oh, okay. I was like, hang on. Yeah. Oh, there was a love triangle.
Yeah. I
Abraham
remember.
Lincoln, not
Oh,
Abraham Lincoln.
with Abraham Lincoln and Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar,
Hey,
Cleopatra, Mark Antony.
Can we get some fan art of Abraham Lincoln and Julius Caesar? You know?
Isn't there? No.
No, what? No.
I'm not gonna say anything. That's
That's for later.
Yeah.
That's for later. That's for behind closed doors. Oh my God. Do you remember behind closed doors? BCDs.
Yeah. Terrible. I hated doing them.
You hated doing
I know some
BCDs?
people loved doing them, especially as returners.
Okay. Did you hate like participating as a returner and you were doing the incident, or actually going in? So okay. First of all, for context.
Let's back it up.
Let's back it up. We were both resident assistants here at the dorms at the U of A. We're gonna have some stories eventually, some RA chronicles for you. But real quick for BCDs, it was I would say honestly, it was one of the more effective trainings that we managed to do. Like maybe one of the only good trainings.
You also were on a regular staff.
I was on a regular staff.
I was on a staff where there was 2 returners.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
That's true. And basically what we would do is we would, behind closed doors, as returning our resident assistants, we would go into a dorm and we would act like, how would you say?
Like residents?
Yeah, we would act like residents and
I mean, there were
certain
scenarios.
incidents. We did scenarios of certain incidents, whether it's like alcohol poisoning, a party,
homesickness. Yeah.
but then it got like really dark with some of them, like suicide ideation, sexual assaults. And I love doing BCDs as the actor because I'm extra, like I'm so extra, and I went above and beyond. Like I got to do. I was like,
I think I did. I think you did a BCD for me all the way back.
All the way back in
Yeah, because you were with that one kid, the one Nick.
Oh,
Nick Braceno.
Yeah.
I think that's how you say his name.
I think he went to LA to become an actor.
I mean, when I did the BCD with him, I was like, hang on, is this real? Because.
Crap. But I remember I had to do like some of the dark ones, like some of the suicide ideation ones, and I had to. I was like beforehand, I'm like going on TikTok and I put just sad videos so I could get like in the sad headspace.
You get the.
Yes, I had eye drops.
Yeah.
No, but actually I didn't even use the eye drops. I could like cry on command.
Okay.
So I did.
Don't do it right now. You don't need to.
I don't need to. I don't want to ruin the turtleneck.
It's happy right now.
It's happy, dude. I'm so excited. We finally got to do this. Record. We're finally recording the podcast. How long has it been since we've been wanting to do one?
Like 2 years.
2 years. Yeah. We just never had the time.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I mean, and then the time didn't have us last week.
And the time didn't have.
They said
That's so true.
fully booked all day.
Fully booked, but it's okay. We're here.
There's a lot going on up here. I just keep watching everything happen.
You're seeing like the waves of our
like
that's your voice right there. Isn't that beautiful? It looks like the waves of a beach.
The sound, like the travel of sound.
Like in wave
Travel
forms?
of light.
Travel of light.
Does sound travel faster than light?
The sound,
I don't think so.
No, light speed is like it's light speed that's faster than sound to our knowledge.
To infinity and
Technically
beyonds.
though, I'd say space is faster than light.
We're traveling through space right now.
We are traveling through space. But I'm saying like because you know how the universe is just like expanding, right? Light hasn't even reached like that end of the expanding universe. So I say technically,
unless there's a sun there.
Unless there's
a sun at the end of the universe.
It's just chilling.
There has
and
to
like
be something.
An empty void.
What is at the end of the universe? What do you think?
What I think is at the end of the universe.
Is it like a The rainbow and there's like a pot of gold at the end, or like
With like the guy that plays the Lucky Charms little, I don't know,
leprechaun.
little leprechaun. I feel like that'd be kind of sad if it was just that.
If it was a pot of gold at the end of the universe.
Yeah, okay, like you made.
How did it get there, though?
Exactly.
How did it get there?
Who put it there?
It was the
I don't know.
leprechaun.
It was the
The
leprechaun.
gnomes.
The gnomes. Oh my god, I'm scared of gnomes.
Gnomes versus leprechauns.
Versus leprechauns. See, gnomes, they hide your shit. They just
That's
they
true.
take. You put your phone down. You put your pen down. You put your notebook down. You put your car down. It's gone. You know,
Mhm.
like, and then when you least expect to find it, once you finally give up, the gnomes are like, haha, here you go.
And they give it back.
Right, exactly where you first looked for it. So
Leprechauns aren't like that. I don't really know what leprechauns do. I feel like they probably fight people.
probably always looking to steal their pot of gold. They're like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cute.
I don't know. I get that vibe from them.
Uh-huh.
I feel like well, I mean, I've never seen a leprechaun.
No.
I probably would have fought one if I did, because he probably would have fought me. But yeah.
Speaking of cute, cute things and stuff, Valentine's Day just happened.
Yep.
Did you do anything fun for Valentine's Day?
I did not.
No.
Nope.
It's okay.
I sat in on a I don't even know what to call it, like a talk.
A talk.
talk.
Kind of like this?
Yeah, but he was like, he had a presentation and everything.
Okay.
He was, he's a doctor.
Okay.
He's an associate professor at the University of Chicago.
University of Chicago. Love that.
In my opinion, he did really great.
Okay. This is for him to get hired for your
Mhm.
scholarship. Okay.
Yep. I think he did really great. We talked about America and antiquity.
American.
So the influence of, basically like the influence of this idea of like greatness of exempla transformed into America.
Oh, okay.
So going from like Greece to Rome,
Uh-huh.
a few other places in between.
Oh my god.
What?
Sorry, so when you said Greece, I was thinking about how I was playing as Pericles in Civilization
I'm
6.
dead. Shout out to Pericles.
Shout out to Pericles. Shout out for him giving me, what are his hoplites?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those are some pretty good supports in Civ. I love Civ.
I wish I knew more about them in real life.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I hear
So are they
they're-
different from the Spartans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so like the thing about like ancient Greece is like ancient Greece, there's no such thing as Greece in ancient Greece, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like how
yeah.
we have the idea of it today.
Like it was just Greece because they didn't
Mhm.
even know if there was going to be a future.
Yeah. And the Athenians and the Spartans, they hated each other.
Really?
But they did join up to defeat the Persians.
Yes. Oh my God. Was that with no, give me a sec. I might embarrass myself. Peloponnesian Wars.
No.
Damn it.
It's the Persian Wars where
The
they fought the
Persian
Persians.
Wars. It's almost like it was in the name.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. The Peloponnesian is Sparta versus Athens.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. It's like I was close, but I wasn't close enough.
Yeah, just a few years.
Just a few years. Okay.
Sparta's pretty cool.
Sparta is pretty cool.
I don't know if I would want to live there.
No,
but
you wouldn't want to be a Spartan. No.
No. I'm shaking my head and I'm like, no. I don't want to fight. Like, I mean,
No.
I could fight if I needed
Warriors.
to,
Uh-huh.
but they are a warrior culture.
They are
I
a
mean, so
warrior
was
culture.
Athens, but Athens was different.
Yeah. You get to fight with your words.
Yeah, I mean, they had a navy, a really strong navy. I think there's like that quote, like, if you control the seas, you control the world.
Oh.
But I don't think that's true anymore. It's now more like if you control
the sky. Yeah. I heard they wanted where did I hear this? They wanted to put like a weapon up in space, like nukes. And I'm like, why?
Which country?
I don't even know, honestly. I just slightly read about it. I could get back to
I think
you
that there
with
was
it.
something about Ronald Reagan wanting to do that.
Really?
Yeah. He
It's
called
like-
it like Star Wars.
I don't know. I feel like that's so crazy. We're
I
just
mean,
like-
what if the aliens come?
You think that if we are apes to aliens if they
True.
manage to come here. We are
But
nothing.
I mean, what like do we think they can withstand radiation? Like, if we start nuking
Yes.
them, how do you know?
I just feel like it's a hunch.
If they're carbon based, I don't.
If
think
they are
can.
carbon, no. But if they're silicone based,
Maybe. I don't know much about silicone based life.
Me neither.
I don't.
God,
I
we
barely know
haven't
about
found
carbon
any,
based,
I think,
and I am
but-
carbon. So,
hella carbon.
Didn't they say there was a planet? They found like a new planet that could like have life.
Yeah.
But it's like
Yes.
always nighttime on one half of the planet
Mhm.
or something like that.
They also found a planet where its outer rings are like so much farther away than like the rings in Jupiter, to where like astronomers are like, what the heck? Like, why? Like, this shouldn't be possible.
Because of gravity.
Yes.
Hmm.
I don't know. Gravity's weird. Maybe, what if gravity, why don't we just turn off gravity? I know we can't do that.
I don't know. Everything would probably be chaotic. People
I
would probably
know.
die.
Yeah.
Imagine the nitric acid just like floating in
Nitric
the air.
acid? Yee, like from your
Yeah.
stomach?
No, from the semi-truck that rolled over.
Oh, no. Okay, so we had oh God, what was it? Like a semi on the
I think it was a
I-10?
semi, yeah.
Yeah, on the
I-10.
I-10, ended up flipping over. Unfortunately, the driver died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just read the
That's
driver
sad.
died. R.I.P. I mean, he also was like first contact closest to the diesel,
Yeah.
and I forgot what other component was there. That shit looked like mustard gas.
Yeah.
It was scary. They ended up
probably would've
closing some
died.
School, yeah,
I mean, he did die,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. They closed the schools
Yeah.
down nearby, like within a mile radius for today. Even though they said it was fine yesterday, it wasn't fine.
it was also a snow day today.
It was this. Oh no!
So we had nitric acid snow. Don't get snow
No.
too frequently here,
Yeah. New meaning to don't eat the yellow snow.
but literally.
Yeah.
Luckily I didn't see any of that.
No, that's
I
good.
did not see. I didn't even know it
I'm glad to
snowed.
hear.
I was asleep.
Really? Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I went to
was
bed
asleep
early.
too. Oh my god, me too. I was
And
like,
I wake up and I'm on the Snapchat and I see everybody's stories and they're like,
Yeah.
snow, snow. And I'm like,
Snow.
what the heck?
yeah. Is Zoe still here? Like in Arizona?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I saw her story.
Yeah.
She was like, snow, and I was like, wait, that's so
Yeah,
cute, but
and
it's also dark, so
Yeah.
I'm going back to sleep.
I looked out my window this morning. I was like, what the heck? My car.
Oh yeah, you were struggling to get here.
I had to literally use my hand to scoop the snow off of my car
Yeah,
because I have
you're
no
like,
back windshield wipers.
Uh huh.
So I couldn't.
Oh,
I could do it on the
no.
front.
Oh, but you couldn't do it from the back.
Mm-mm.
From the back,
Yeah.
back.
I don't know why my car's built like that.
Back,
but
back.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
By who?
Don't ask me that.
Okay.
You know you shouldn't have. It's just
I never heard
if
it
you
before,
Could see it
so.
from the front. Wait till you see it from the back.
Maybe it's like Cardi B or something.
Maybe.
I feel like it'd be maybe more profane, but yeah.
Today I had, right before the podcast,
Mhm.
I had an interview to see whether or not I get into grad school here as a mental health counselor.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Look at you
excited.
transforming from the College of Science to the College of Education instead.
Oh.
How do you feel? I don't know
About
much
the interview?
Yeah.
You know, I actually feel pretty good about it. I think I killed it. I'm not gonna lie. I had him laughing quite a bit. You know, I was being charmful. You know,
Nice.
and plus, honestly, okay. So they were just like, "Hey, come meet us for an interview."
Did they
This
tell
is
you
a
there was
date.
going to be an interview? Like
No,
in the
I didn't
selection
even know there
process?
was gonna be an
Huh.
interview. Honestly, and I didn't even know what the interview was gonna be about. So I didn't
Yeah.
know if I had to do research or if I needed to just anything really.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna raw dog it. I'm not gonna think about it until like 10
Okay.
minutes before the interview.
Okay.
And that helps. You know, I wasn't
Yeah.
really nervous or anything. I was honestly more so excited just because, you know, I was grateful I had the opportunity to even interview with them.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, so I think the interview went quite well. They were just asking me a bunch of questions of like, have you been in like high stress situations before and how have you handled them?
Mhm.
You know, difficult people. And so I talked a lot about the dorms. I talked a lot about being an RA.
Oh,
I got to use that
really?
as an example. They asked me like 3 like things that how I would describe myself, like with skill sets or just like attributes that I have. And I was like, I'm tenacious, I'm patient, right? Which is like really good for counseling. Yeah, because that was the question. It was like, what are some good attributes that you have that would transfer well and as a
Okay.
counselor, a
Mhm.
mental health counselor? And I was like, I'm patient. Like some people out here, have you seen some of these Arizona drivers? They're not patient.
We were ranked 8th worst in the nation.
8th worst in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P.
I'm gonna be honest, I probably contribute to that because When you're on these streets,
Yeah.
it's you versus everyone.
It is
It's
you versus the
not-
world.
Yeah.
People don't care about you. Oh God, it's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's yeah, I don't know. I mean, there literally was a person killed in a hit and run, a few hours ago.
A few hours
Yeah,
ago?
here.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I didn't even know about that.
I saw it on the news.
Oh no.
So it's a dangerous world to drive.
It is a dangerous world to drive in.
That's why you got to be dangerous back.
Yeah. You,
Mhm.
as Walter White
Offensive driving.
said, I am the danger.
Offensive driving, defensive driving, offensive driving all the way.
For Arizonans.
Do not take my license away.
At the
But-
one DMV person watching this podcast, they're
Literally.
like, Kyle Martin.
They say I'm like legally blind or something, and I can't ever drive again.
No. Your poor car. Your poor stick shift car.
I know.
You're actually pretty good with that.
I mean, I could probably sell it for a lot of money if I can't drive anymore.
Yeah.
It does only have 80,000 miles on it.
Okay,
so,
that's not bad.
Yeah.
I need a new car. Yeah.
Yeah. Cars are expensive.
Now they are.
It's because of the chip shortage. And it's like, you know what? Just make more chips. I
Just
don't know.
make
like,
more chips. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love chips. Like Doritos and hot Cheetos. That's
Yeah,
what I
just
meant.
eat microchips out of cars.
Just microchips.
That's the future.
The
The
future
future is eating microchips.
Yikes. I hope they're at least flavored.
They probably will be. It's like the Nintendo, the Switch.
Oh, I
cartridges,
thought you were gonna say like nicotine cartridges. I
Oh,
was like, yeah.
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so I was at work, and I was outside with Wesley.
Okay.
I love Wesley, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, the bartender.
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the I was like, where's this going? Are
Oh,
you gonna,
like a
go,
Wesley,
lick,
nicotine thing?
Nintendo, like.
Oh no. Nicotine.
Mhm,
That's where
nicotine.
that was the transfer. And I was outside, and Wesley offered me a cigarette. Right. I have not had a cigarette since like 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like 6 years.
Yeah, like 6 years ago, my first cigarette was with Lydia, my first ex.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just like, "You want to smoke?" I was like, "No, no." But
dead.
you know what?
Okay.
Fuck it,
Yeah.
fuck it. You know. So I did it. I didn't like it. I don't. The smell, pungent. Ugh.
Yeah.
Not for me. And so I just never had a cigarette since then. But Wesley offered me one, and I'm leaving Snakes and Lattes somewhat soon. Currently
Mhm.
looking for another job. But I was like, you know what? I'll have a smoke with you, Wesley. You know, I
Yeah.
think it's the least I could do. You know, and it'll be like a little nice goodbye. I smoked it. He smokes like Reds or something like that. Oh my god. I was lightheaded. It felt like I was gonna throw up. I got like green and pale.
Oh,
I had to
sickly.
sit down. I had to sit down. It was like the nicotine buzz that just like creeped up on me
yeah.
like that.
'Cause when
I
you
also
don't smoke much, it hits you
I don't.
quick.
I don't.
Yeah.
And like I also smoked it kind of fast, which is apparently bad.
Yeah.
I don't know cigarette etiquette, so
Me neither.
So I was just like, I don't know cigarette etiquette, Wes. I don't think I could finish this. He's like, it's fine. It's a cigarette. Just throw it. And that's how he did.
I'm dead.
Um,
I feel like that's so wasteful, though. Cigarettes are already
know.
expensive.
They are.
I'd be like, give me that back.
Not that one time, my boss, she's no longer a manager there, but she was like, hey, you should go buy us some cigarettes from the Wildcat Market.
What the
So I
heck?
did, and I was still on the
Nice.
clock. So I got paid to be a little
Okay,
delivery boy,
chill.
you know? It was
Me,
nice.
me when I worked at Burger King and had to go get hot dog buns
Yeah.
from Bash's.
Oh, shit.
They would, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Burger King.
Burger King. Burger King's been coming back into my mind a lot recently. I feel like I
Really?
have not talked about Burger King as much
Yeah.
as like everything that's happened at Burger
Is
King.
Burger King like that one ex that you can't just get over because the sex was so good?
No, because it was terrible working. I hated it. But it was wild. It was wild.
I bet it was
Um,
wild.
Burger King was. It was also my first job.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Exciting.
I mean, it'll always be like that.
A lot of stories from Burger King.
And I only worked there 6 months.
6 months.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, because I was working. I was like, I need to get out.
For sure.
I need to.
Too much.
The drugs, the alcohol.
It's like Burger King doesn't even sell drugs or alcohol.
No,
What do you mean?
for real. I don't know. People just didn't know.
Yeah.
They would just cocaine. It was cocaine. They would just do cocaine
Just in like
in
by
the back.
fryer? Oh, in the back.
Yeah,
I don't know why I said in the fryer.
in the
But-
fryer. One time, somebody put, I think it was like crawfish. Or, like went
Crawfish.
to like the
Oh.
bashes,
Uh-huh.
got crawfish.
Okay.
Put it in the fryer at Burger King.
Okay. little luxury fried crawfish.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was like, is this allowed though? Like,
Probably
do we
not.
advertise that there might be like shellfish, like, you
Uh-huh.
know, contamination in our products?
Maybe at that
But
point, yeah.
they do have the fish fry, like how
They do
McDonald's.
have the
so
fish fry.
I was like,
yeah,
maybe,
you're right
but
about that.
I don't know. I would never eat those fish stuff.
No, me neither.
Yes.
Me neither. The McFillet or whatever it's called.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
They also sit. They sit all day. Like when I worked at Burger King, we cooked them. I think we like went from breakfast to lunch at
Uh-huh.
like 10 or 11. We would like cook them there, like at that
Uh-huh.
time, and then they would just sit there all day.
Yikes.
And I was like, "Are we allowed to do this?" And then the one guy was like, "Yeah, just put it back in the fryer before you give it to them."
Yeah. Oh god. Oh god.
There was so much bad stuff. I was like, "This is terrible that we would do this to
Yeah.
people." Like they'd be
Holy
like, "Oh, can I
shit.
get like the like my fries fresh?" All we would do is just scoop the fries back.
refresh.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They'd be like, "Oh, can we get a fresh Whopper?" We would just put the Whopper back through, but make it go quicker.
Yeah.
It was like,
oh, wild. Wild.
um,
Yeah.
there's some stuff that literally at Burger King gets cooked in the microwave.
Yeah. I didn't know. Actually, I'm not surprised.
The
that y'all
veggie
have
burger?
The veggie.
Veggie
The
burger
veggie
cooked in the
burger?
microwave.
It's not the same thing as the Beyond Burger, right?
No, I didn't work there when they had that. So.
Oh yeah, because you worked there when
Yeah.
you were like what, 16?
Yeah, it was either 2016 or 2017 is when I
Okay.
worked there, so it was
I
a while
hear
ago.
ya.
That was like before the Beyond Meat stuff existed.
Very cool.
But
Damn. Okay.
I gained 10 pounds while I was working there.
I mean that makes sense. That's like your lunch, you know, for
That was like my lunch and dinner and snack because I would
Let's
work
go.
the like nights. I'd literally get off school
Yeah.
at 2:42 and
Okay.
I'd be scheduled for work at 3. And then I would work like 3 to like 8.
Damn. So
3 to
you were-
8, 3 to
You
9.
were really about that bag.
I was
You
the
were like,
pre-closer, yeah.
Damn. Pre-closer.
Shout out to the homie Sergio.
Sergio.
That was the
okay.
main closer. He closed every night except for Sundays.
King. We love you,
Um,
Sergio.
Hope he's doing well.
Dang.
I know he was gonna quit for a while. One time
That's
he didn't show up to
crazy.
work and we were like, "Where are you?" And he was like, "I'm quitting." And then he showed up the next day.
Oh, I'm dead. He said, just kidding.
Mhm.
Oh no. Wild.
He told me he tried because he worked like multiple jobs,
Mhm.
multiple fast food places, and he said he applied to work at Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
And Jack in the Box is like open 24/7.
Mhm.
And when they told him he was gonna have to work on holidays, he was like, "I'm not," and he quit. He quit his
Oh.
first day when they told him.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
King! I love that.
So-
I love that. He said, "I'm setting boundaries."
Mhm.
No.
So he worked at. Last I knew, he worked at Wendy's and at Burger King.
Okay.
So
Well, Sergio, wherever you are, we hope you're doing good.
Yeah.
At least Kyle does. I don't know you.
I hope he's doing good.
Dang.
He was chill.
He was chill.
Mhm.
Dang. It's crazy to think about how many people we get to know like in our lives, and they just kind of vanish. They're no longer
Yeah.
either with us, with this
True.
world, or just
Just around.
They're just
Yeah.
around in
Everybody
the
has
streets.
a life. It's like we meet for like 6 months, and oops, then
Oops.
part.
Oh.
That's how
Dang.
life is, though.
That is how life is. I'm looking for a natural transition here because in 30 seconds, I got to restart the camera before
We can go ahead and take a break.
a little break,
So,
a little
yeah.
intermission.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that sounds good. We'll be back more focused.
More
in
focused.
this next half.
We're going to go fry a crawfish real quick, make sure
Mhm.
that we get our energy up. I'm kind of hungry. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
All
okay.
right. Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We had a very nice, solid, like 5-second intermission?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we love intermissions.
Yeah. Can never go wrong with them.
You know that I heard in Europe, when I was in Europe, I didn't go to the movie theaters, but
Okay.
or I mean, I did in England, but I didn't in Italy. But I heard that in Italy, they have intermissions in the movie theater.
Really?
Yeah, so like you'll go like watch like, I don't know, Avengers, and there'll be
Okay.
an intermission in
When'd
the
you say
Avengers.
Avengers?
Yeah.
That's so like 2020.
It was the peak. It was the
It was
peak
the
of
peak. That's
Marvel.
fair, that's
So I miss it every day.
I miss Marvel. I feel like
I don't know what it's doing anymore. I
don't
really
know.
don't. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania comes out this Friday.
Oh, it does.
Mhm.
You want to go see it? I say as if
Yeah.
I've seen the second Ant-Man
I'm
movie. I still
dead.
haven't seen it.
I think as long as you've seen,
I've seen everything else, I think.
yeah, I think as long as you've seen like Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
And I think Loki,
Mm-hmm.
because they have King.
Oh, yes, I have seen
Mhm.
Loki. Loki was pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I thought
Season
Loki was
2 comes
pretty
out
fun.
this year, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm excited for Owen Wilson to be back. He was my favorite part of that show.
Owen Wilson was really good.
He did a lot better than I thought.
He
Yeah,
carried,
he
honestly.
did.
He really did.
My favorite character of the Loki show. Sylvie was okay.
Dang.
It was all about Owen Wilson. Let's be real.
Yeah. That's fair.
But
I want to tell a quick story.
okay.
So, Valentine's was soon. There was a lot of love recently. There was a proposal at my job.
Oh yes.
Yeah, at Snakes.
Mhm.
There was this guy. His name's Jake. Shout out to Jake. He ended up reaching out to our Snakes, and I think Wesley ended up picking up the phone. And Jake was like, "Hey, do y'all have Scrabble?" Because apparently he ended up inscribing, like getting a custom-made Scrabble piece that said, "Will you marry me?"
Yeah.
And he was traveling down here from Chicago, which is kind of
Oh,
ironic
ye-
because we also have a Snakes and Lattes in
Chicago?
Chicago. So he ended up coming
Okay.
here to visit his girlfriend. And
Okay, long distance.
Yeah, long
And
distance.
okay.
And propose, right?
Yeah.
And so he ended up coming here. They ended up doing the date night package that we have at Snakes, which, if you don't know, is you get like our mixologist, which is Wesley there, make you some drinks, right? Like he'll talk to you and stuff, see what you like, and he'll make you something really good. He makes really good drinks. And then the game librarian, moi. I get to show you how to play
Official
certain
title.
games. Yes, official title. Game librarian, game guru, game wizard. I heard.
Okay.
Game daddy as well.
Okay.
That works.
Okay.
Game
Okay.
sommelier, something like that. I don't even know.
French,
Yes,
okay.
I was like, damn. I was like, take me to dinner first.
dead.
But yeah, so the plan was that once they got their third like alcoholic beverage in, they were gonna come, and Jake was gonna nonchalantly, inconspicuously just knock over his Scrabble pieces, because by then they had to be playing Scrabble. And so once he did that, Wesley was gonna come in, and he already had the "Will you marry me" piece, right? And he was gonna hand it to him. While he's doing that, I have my camera out, which is what we're recording on right now. I had my camera out, and I was telling them, I was like, "Oh, I'm the social media content creator here for Snakes and Lattes too. I'm just taking some candids of like people eating our food, playing our board games. Is it okay if I just take a few photos of y'all like randomly as I come around?" Jake knew what was up. Carly, on the other hand, had no idea. She had no idea. That one, I wasn't even taking pictures of them because I was actually doing like a little short cinematic. I was just getting little clips to make like a short cinematic video for them. And I was like, damn, you got so lucky. You got so lucky because I love doing this stuff. Like, I love doing this stuff. So I ended up doing that, and he proposed, and she said yes. Carly said yes, and I got it all on video, and I'm currently editing it and little snaps. I'm almost done. So I want to have it done before Friday. Send it
Okay.
out to him. He also said he'll pay me. So that's
Better.
pretty cool. Yeah.
No offense to Jake, but
Hey, I know my worth now. So it's like, yeah. So that's good. I was like, wow,
Nice.
love. And then also that same night, I had, so these two people come in, right? It's a guy and a girl. And I asked them, I was like, y'all want to play some games? And they said yes. For two people, I was like, obviously, right? I was like, how do we know each other? Because I want to, I want to know what kind of games to recommend. And they're like, well,
Yeah.
we known each other from high school, and we're like friends ish. She hit me with the ish,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, oh, I sense the sexual tension between these two.
okay.
It is my goal. It is my goal tonight to get them to fuck. Like I'm so ready.
I'm
I'm
dead.
gonna get them all the spicy games, And so I do, and eventually, like later in that night, as I was walking by, I saw how they were interacting with each other, playing a game, and I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah, they're getting it tonight.
Okay.
And it got to the point where he ended up pulling me off to the side, like later on before they left. And he's like, I already gave a tip to like the waiter, but I want to give you a tip too. And I was like, oh, thank you. That's
Better.
so sweet. Yeah, that was like really sweet. Thank you, right? He gave me a $27 tip. A $27 tip. I was
Okay.
like, damn. And that was besides the $80 tip that we got from Jake. We ended up splitting it 3 ways between me, Wesley, and Ashley, which
Yeah.
was the one that handed him the ring. So I don't know. It was pretty good. It's been very
Make that
fun.
money.
I know. Make that bag.
Capitalize off of love.
Holy shit. You heard it here first, folks. Always got to capitalize off love.
That's what we've been doing for the last how many years? That's what Valentine's Day is.
That is what Valentine's. Yeah, you're right. We have a whole holiday for that. Some people are forever alone, though.
Oh.
No,
You know how people
wasn't
are. You know
saying-
how like there's some people that were like, "Oh, me and my forever Valentine." Wait a year.
Oh.
No.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just playing. I wish
I don't
everybody in
know.
their relationships well, but
Yeah. He said, but keep it
I meant
realistic.
it. I didn't mean it like that, but I meant it like that.
Oh, shit. Wait, that's crazy.
But yeah,
Yeah.
love is a powerful force. So.
Love is really potent,
Mhm.
honestly. Love is really potent. It's kind of scary.
Love and death, I think, are the 2 most powerful forces.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like love can be so addicting,
Mm-hmm.
but it could also be so toxic.
Yeah.
And it's just, it could be so scary. And
That's
it's sad
true.
because some people just don't experience love.
Mhm.
You know, some people just, so like, as
Some people
someone,
are scared to experience it.
yes. And like, as someone who has fallen in love before, I feel like having that desire to love again, you
Mhm.
know, it's there. But to try to put myself in the perspective of someone who's never known what love is, that's
Mhm.
insane. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll love you. Like,
I'm dead. But that's the
here's
thing
some
too. It's like
love.
different types of love. Like you're like, oh, you've never been in love before.
Mhm.
But it's like they have probably been in love, just like not romantically, sexually in love. You
Yeah.
know, there's
There's platonic love.
There
you know?
is.
I
parental love.
I platonically
sibling
love you, Kyle. You know.
Yeah. And it's real love. It exists.
Now I can say to a card like, "Have you ever said I love?" There's this game,
Oh.
and it's like, "Have you ever
loved?
said I love you before and never been told back?"
Oh.
Now I can say yes to that because
No.
Kyle didn't say it back, so it's okay.
You didn't say it. Did you say I?
Yes, I
Do
did.
you know like the difference when you say like I love you versus love you?
I was kind of told a little bit about it in my last relationship that like I carries a lot more power
Mhm.
between it. You know,
Yeah.
it's a lot more.
It's
like,
personal.
It's personal. You know, besides
Yeah.
just like, hey, love you. You know,
Mhm.
yeah,
Plus, there's also I don't know the way like people throw around the word love nowadays too.
yeah.
They're like, oh, love.
You think
ya.
it's losing its meaning?
I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't think love can necessarily. I think the word can lose its meaning, but I don't
Okay.
think the feeling can lose its meaning.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I know. That makes
But
sense.
I love you too.
Oh, thank you. It's like I was about to cry after this podcast. Not anymore.
But yeah, it's more like. It's more like. Yeah. It's an
Okay.
interesting concept.
That
It
is
is. It
interesting.
is. Because there are people. You'll walk down the streets and people are like, "Oh my gosh, love you, ha ha ha."
Ha ha ha.
Do you actually? You just said that to the crackhead down at the Circle K.
Oh my God, our Circle Ks are wild.
Oh yeah.
I have a pretty wild Circle K, like right by, like close to where I live.
I
Like
probably
it's
know
always
it.
getting robbed.
I
It's
probably
always
know-
getting robbed.
I probably know it because remember my aunt and grandmother used to live on that side of town.
Oh yeah.
So
No, for sure. Dang.
small world.
Small
but
world.
yeah. I don't know. There's my uncle got hit at a Circle K once, like by a car.
Wait, what happened?
He got hit, like a car just
Like a hit
ran
and
into
run?
him.
Was it like
Well-
was he like hit person or like was his car hit while he was
No,
inside?
he was walking and the
Oh,
car hit
dang.
him. Yeah.
Dang.
And I don't think he did anything about it because he was like, "Oh, my
Yeah.
medical bills are too expensive."
Oh,
I was
that's-
like, "Well, maybe
yeah.
you should have been like, hey."
Oh. Me at the U of A every time someone almost ran me over and I'm like pay for my
Literally.
tuition.
It's crazier when it's someone you know that almost hit you.
Oh yeah,
That's happened to me.
at Waffles. Oh my God, wait,
He
you'll
almost
tell
hit
your
you?
story. So okay, let me say that. Yeah, so I was walking to work. This was literally like 2 weeks ago. I was
Oh,
walking to
damn.
work, and I and I'm walking, and all of a sudden, right by Kahu,
Okay.
right where there's that like 4-way stop.
Yeah.
I'm like crossing, and right before I cross, this truck, big ass truck, just kind of like drives towards me and like gets on the curve. And I just laugh, honestly, like at that point, because I'm like, oh, I almost died. That's kind of funny. Okay, cool. That's how I deal with it. And then all of a sudden I get a call, and it's from my friend named Waffles. Shout out Waffles. And he's like, I almost hit you.
He didn't say anything when he almost hit you. He called you.
He called me.
Okay.
Right? And because I was listening to music, I was just like,
Vibing.
get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just doing my thing. And he calls me, and I'm like, what's up, Waffles? And he's like, yeah, I almost hit you. That was me in the truck. And I'm like, I'm dead. Why'd you hit the curb? And he's like, I forgot I was driving. And I was just like, oh, I'm going to talk to Iram. Yoink.
Oh my goodness.
There's a chance I almost wasn't here.
Another reason why Arizona is number 8 in worst drivers. You heard it here first.
It's okay. We love Waffles, though.
I'm surprised he didn't be like, hey, like roll the window down and be like, hey.
I mean, even if he did, I wouldn't have heard him because I was listening to my music.
True.
I was dancing.
You literally didn't even hear me when you didn't have any headphones in.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just sitting there.
He was waiting for us, like here, like just like ready to do the podcast. And I'm just walking by, and I just walked by him.
I was like, psst, psst.
Yeah.
I said your name.
Yeah,
I snapped. I was like,
oh, you snapped at me? Damn.
You did not hear me to save your life.
I was just listening to Bad Bunny. I was just like,
dead.
Yeah, it was a good time. Damn, that's crazy.
Nice.
How did you almost get hit?
I was just walking across that part between AZSO and Biosciences West.
Okay. Yeah.
On Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Park. And that's kind of, it's
a
not
little
dangerous, but like there's always traffic and you have to like walk across that crosswalk.
Yeah.
And it was this girl that I saw from my scholarship, and she was like driving. She like, and I was like, I like looked at her mad, and then it was her, and I was like, oh, hey.
Okay. Hey, bestie, I love you.
And then I just kept walking on my way. I don't remember where I was going, but
oh my god,
probably back to Apache,
maybe
because I think this was last year.
Oh, okay.
So, because I used to work at Think Tank in PSU.
Yes.
So,
oh my god, those were the good times.
It was pretty chill. That honestly, in my opinion, fall. What was that? 2021, fall 2021.
Yeah,
that was a vibe. I was living during that semester.
You really were.
I was controlling an entire building.
Dude, Kyle the dictator. They loved you. They loved you. Ooh.
I was making money. I was chilling. My classes were not that hard for some reason either. It was just like
we got to hang out quite a bit during that time too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and oh my god, I remember I just go to the
den.
And
then I left.
I'd get the breakfast burger, and I just saw you like in your little desk, and I just like watch you.
Would you
afar.
really?
No.
Okay.
I did it like once.
I probably wouldn't have been able to see. Also, I hated working near the den because the way it would make my clothes smell after.
Yeah.
It was so
the
nasty.
Den smell.
Also, the den. Speaking of the den, that's
uh-huh.
also the same place where I saw that couple.
Yeah.
That like where he was being like explicitly rude to her in front of me. Remember I told you about that? He was like berating her and like making her pick stuff up off the floor after he like threw it on the floor.
Oh no, I don't remember this.
I was just sitting there. I was sitting there doing work. I think I was eating some French fries.
Yeah,
I had ordered some French fries. And they literally sat at the table like right next to me. I was in the corner in the dark.
Yes.
Nobody was around me.
Yeah.
They sat next to me. There were so many other tables because nobody goes to the den that much.
Yeah. So they sat there by the booths. I know the corner. Yeah.
And they just started doing that, and I was like,
Yikes.
can y'all leave? I'm trying to do homework. Like, I don't got time for this. This shenanigans.
That's wild.
I don't know.
Dang.
People are, especially over there, especially in Park District, people are weird.
Hey. I was in Park District for 3 years.
You were.
Yeah. It's like, I'm weird, but you still ended up with me, you know?
I was in Park District for 1 year, too.
I know.
So, not by choice. Neither of us were supposed to be there.
Oh my god,
it was
so
COVID.
glad I didn't get Babcock. I was originally.
It probably would have been chill as hell though.
I finally meditated. I was like, you know what, fine. I came to peace with it. I even got to the point of like, I'm grateful, you know.
Yeah, at least you would have had your own bathroom.
Yeah, and then no. I was just scared because there was a McDonald's right in front of there, and I was like, I'm gonna eat. Bad.
Could you imagine?
I still ate really bad that year.
We all did. It was COVID.
It was COVID.
That's
so
what I'm saying. Like, could you imagine if they had kept Babcock open and it was COVID?
God.
You would have literally had your own bathroom.
Yeah.
You would have had a giant ass room. Like,
And
you would have been
asbestos.
chilling. You know,
That shit
our
had
grandparents
asbestos.
lived with that. And
Okay. Just because they lived with it doesn't mean I should.
That's true. That's true. But it's also like they made the dorm that has asbestos in it be the COVID dorm.
Okay.
A respiratory disease.
I know, dude. Housing. Oh my God. We'll definitely have like the RA Chronicles. Where
We can get some guest appearances too.
Yes. Oh my God. Who'd be a good guest appearance for RA Chronicles? Jackie.
Jackie been going through it this year. Shout out to Jackie.
Shout out Jackie.
I'm gonna give Jackie a shout out actually because she gave me a shout out on her radio show. So shout out to Jackie, a real one. Lots of love. Stay safe. You got
Love
this.
You. Yes. Dang.
Nice. Zoe probably would have some stories too.
Oh my God, of course.
Zoe-
Yeah, she was a DA, so she saw everything
Literally,
firsthand.
yeah. She worked also over the summers too.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
shout out to Zoe.
Mhm.
I sent her some photos yesterday of her
Okay.
her grad photos again.
Oh yeah.
Because she ended up not having them anymore. She's like, "Can you resend them?" And I was like, "Yes, yes."
Interesting.
Yeah,
Chill. Nice.
super nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, what are we at? We're at 46 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
chill. I think we can go longer.
You think we could go longer?
We're here till literally another hour.
Yeah. All right.
So-
We can keep going a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Unless you want to take a break. we can
no,
take a
we're
break.
good. We're good. We're good.
Okay, chill.
We could keep it here.
But yeah, good times. I don't know. I was supposed to be in Coco.
Oh, Coco Nina.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Honestly,
know.
I was chill. I was really chill, except for the fact that I would have had to do duty every single week because there's
Yeah.
only 6 staff members.
Mhm.
But I was like,
A small
it's gonna
dorm?
be quiet.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, and also at that point too, in the history of housing, I think there's 3 floors, and 2
Yeah.
of the floors were theme communities.
Oh, okay.
And usually theme communities.
Yeah, theme communities
if
are
it's-
pretty good.
Unless
They're
it's
solid.
Eller. But,
Hey,
but I think they
listen.
were like the cultural ones. I think it was like the Pacific Islander theme community
Yeah.
and the Native American theme
Okay.
community, I think.
Okay.
And then there was the other floor. So
Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. So you could have potentially just gotten one of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
I probably would have gone the non-theme community floor for obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons.
But-
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, and then I became lead and
So exciting.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So many
stories.
stories.
Too many.
Jinx, you owe me. What do you owe me?
I saw Fresca this morning.
Fresca?
Yeah, like the drink from the boys.
Oh, yes. I love Fresca. I actually quite frequently drink
Oh, okay.
Fresca.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
Andrew
before the
Tate,
boys.
I guess. Isn't it sparkling water? And Andrew Tate's always like, "Oh, drink sparkling water
I'm
only."
dead. No,
I swear I
didn't
seen
even
a
know
video like that.
I'm dead. No, I didn't even know about this.
I still remember.
I just like Fresca.
I still remember the day Andrew Tate took over like the YouTube and Instagram and TikTok
Uh-huh.
like stuff. You remember that
That
day?
was weird.
It was like everything was chill, and then I got on there, and it was like every other video was this dude.
I
And
was like,
"What
who
is he
is this?
saying?"
Why? Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. It was definitely
really
strange.
weird. It was really weird. But now my YouTube's reels or shorts or whatever you want to call it is infested with this guy who does lobster hunting.
Lobster hunting? Okay, wait, that's exciting. I have some TikToks like in my TikTok
Yeah.
feed. I have like a lobster hunter.
Yeah,
actually, I
it's
don't know if
actu-
it's the same guy.
He's pretty chill. He if he finds like one that's like a
Like an old or like a
he
blue
like throws
one,
it
like
back.
a rare.
He gives them a snack too. He like puts a snack in their claw and like throws them back in the
wait,
water.
yes, I watched the same guy.
He's chill. I'm like, okay.
He is chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This other person, he's like, I don't know. I don't think it's the same person.
Okay.
But he like swims in the water and like uses a harpoon gun to shoot fish.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, okay.
And then he sells
Yes.
it to like the
Yes,
natives
to
of the
like the
islands
natives
that
of the
he's
island.
around.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also, wow, we're in like similar
I guess
searches.
so.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
guess so. But I think I
We're a
found
little
out
bit on sync.
I don't know about for YouTube, but I know for Instagram, you see like reels that your friends like and stuff.
Well, yeah, that too, and because like we send each other a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. So not only are you seeing stuff that you like, but you're seeing stuff that I like, so that you can send it to me, and then it's just
Yep.
it's a loop, and they're always listening.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know usually when I see the ones in Spanish, because I don't speak Spanish. I mean, I don't speak Spanish.
You're like,
but I'll be
Idam, translate this
"Mm."
for me real quick. Just
Yep. And I know, like, someone told me they're like, yeah, I see so many Star Wars ones now because of me. And I'm like, yeah.
Pop off, Kyle.
I see a Star Wars one, I like it. I'm like,
Dang.
when I sent you that one, I was like, this is the most beautiful edit of Darth Vader I've ever seen.
That was a good one. That was cute. It was cute.
I don't normally like the edits,
No.
but that was a good one.
That was a good one.
You know when Avatar: The Way of Water came out? And they
Yes.
had the Avatar edits. I was like, y'all are
No,
nasty
I
for
haven't.
that.
I haven't seen it because I just haven't seen the second one. Yet.
Oh,
but I do
okay,
want to.
okay.
I do want to. I love the first one. I thought the first one was pretty good.
I did not rewatch the first one before seeing the second one.
You just kind of went into it
mhm.
blind-ish, I guess.
Yeah, because I think I saw it back in 2012 when the first one came out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I like knew the general gist. I was like, humans are trying to kill blue people. Like,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, it was not a bad movie by any means. I think it's in the running for best picture of the year.
Okay.
I don't think it should win best picture.
What do you think
in
should
my
win
opinion.
Best Picture? Do you have any?
I have
in
not
mind?
seen everything on the list.
Oh, because we were talking
but
about it. Yeah.
But I mean, from what I've seen right now, I honestly think it should go to Banshees of Inisherin.
Okay. I haven't seen that one. I
It's
haven't
a
even
good
heard
one.
of that one actually.
It has Colin Farrell in it and Brendan Gleeson. Colin Farrell's become like famous as of recently. He's
Okay.
become more famous. He was in like the thing that I think most people might know him from is he was in Fantastic Beasts, the
Okay.
first Fantastic Beasts.
Okay. There's a second Fantastic
There's
Beasts?
3.
There's 3?
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be 5,
Okay.
but because of like J.K. Rowling's controversy.
Okay. I haven't even seen a single Harry Potter movie yet, so I was just like, I don't know anything.
The Fantastic Beasts, the first one is really good. The
Yeah.
second one was like, it was weird.
Uh-huh.
And then the third one, I liked the third one, but because of everything that's been going on, one with them firing Johnny Depp. He was supposed to be in it, and then they recast his character because of the like trial that was happening.
Yeah.
Then with J.K. Rowling's controversy and people not liking the second movie anyways as much, it kind of hurt the third one a lot. But
Okay.
I saw it in the theaters.
sense.
I thought it was good.
Okay. Cool.
Plus, I think it's just, I don't know, like those movies, no spoilers, but they're more like focused around the beasts of like the wizarding world.
Oh,
so
that's
like
cool.
the cool, like,
Like
fantastic.
griffins.
Yeah, like
and,
the fantastical beasts that they
Oh,
have.
okay. That's
so,
cool. I've always thought like, I don't know, mythical creatures are really cool.
Yeah.
I've always.
And
If you
that-
could have a mythical.
Oh no,
continue.
no. Well, I was gonna say in that new Harry Potter game,
Uh-huh.
you can like train the fantastic beasts. Like you can like
Oh.
get them and like create houses for
Oh, that's
them and
pretty
like take
cool.
care of them.
Oh,
I was like, dang,
dang.
I would
Wild.
wish.
Wild.
But what was your question? What fantastic?
If you could have like a fantastic beast or like just a mythical creature to not just tame, right, but like they're a companion. You know, for me, it might have been an emotional support animal. You know, at the
Okay.
dorms, but
Okay.
like what do you, like? Does anything come to mind?
I don't know. That's a hard question.
That is a hard one.
Is
Is that how you like call it over? You like to give it snacks?
Yeah, I'm like
here.
call it like a cat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to be cliche, but like it would be badass to have a dragon.
It would be
Like-
badass. Like
I'll be the
fucking-
first to say. I'll say it right now, right here. I hate the
Oh.
Targaryens.
Okay. Okay. Damn.
But a dragon would be cool.
A dragon would be cool.
And so I can understand why whenever the Targaryens have dragons, it's their entire personality. So
Yeah, it's a personality to
Yeah.
have. It's a big personality to
It
have,
is,
but it's
it
like,
is.
what are you gonna do about it? You're the one that's gonna get burned, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah,
I mean, isn't that what Daemon said in House of the Dragon? He was
Yeah.
like, the dragons made them gods. Didn't he say
Yeah,
that?
yeah. That was such a good show.
It was.
I
I
love-
miss it. I want it
So do
back.
I.
I want it back right
Holy
now. Like,
shit. Damn, God, I
if
never heard
there's
you this
if
eager.
there's any show that should be put like to be produced quicker,
Yeah.
faster right now, House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon
It
season
was really
2.
good.
I know it's controversial to say, I didn't not like the last season of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I didn't not like it. But this was just like, this reminded me of what Game of Thrones used to be.
I agree.
You know?
I thought it was really good. I loved it, and I got to experience watching it with you, and then I was watching it with Aldo as well. He hasn't finished it though
He
yet.
needs to catch up.
He does.
It's-
Me and Aldo are watching The Last of Us right now.
Okay.
Super
Okay.
good.
Are
And
y'all
I mean,
caught up?
No,
Oh, okay.
we're like on episode 1.
Okay.
We just finished episode 1.
Okay, we can talk about episode 1. In my
Okay.
opinion, I think that like the opening scenes of that. I'm gonna spoil it because also the game's been out since like
The game has been
2013 when Sarah dies.
Yeah.
I think that was some of the best television that we've ever gotten. Like from like the beginning of the show to when Sarah dies, I think that like was some of the best television.
It was really good.
They built the tension so well. It felt
Music
scary.
was great, and it stayed true to the game.
It did.
It stayed true to the game. I
Almost
saw
like
like the
shot for
side by
shot,
side
yeah.
comparison. It was insane how
Yeah.
shot by shot how good it was.
Yeah, and the girl that played Sarah, I was like, she hit it out of the ballpark.
Yeah.
She did amazing.
She did.
Fantastic.
I thought it was really good, and I mean Pedro Pascal.
I'm dead.
It's like, I mean, man.
Pedro Pascal. This
Pedro-
is the way.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a good show.
It is a good show.
There's some stuff that they're doing now in these later episodes that I'm kind of like, I won't spoil,
Okay.
but I'm just like, these are some interesting choices they're making.
Okay.
It's more like, without saying like any spoilers, it's
Yeah,
more like they're
for me.
remaking the show, remaking the game rather than adapting it. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not bad by any means. It's just it's unique in its own way.
It's unique in
Yeah.
its own way. Okay. I'm definitely gonna watch some. Probably after I eat though, because I'm actually really
Yeah.
hungry. I'm excited. What do you want to eat? Are we gonna get some food right now?
We can.
We better.
I got my debit card back.
Oh, you
so-
got your debit card back. I'm so glad.
It's weird too. I'll show you it after, obviously.
Okay.
'cause
You don't want
they're on the
to. You don't
camera,
want to
yeah.
show both sides here to the camera. You sure?
No, not after losing it.
Yeah, that's fair. R.I.P.
But yeah, it's back. It literally came in the mail on Saturday. So I was like, oh, and then I got it. And then I was
Lovely.
like, all right, chill.
Yes.
Darth Vader is back.
Darth Vader's back.
I wish that they had more options though, like for the Star Wars
Mhm.
like debit cards.
Yeah.
They have Darth Vader and they have BB-8.
Oh,
That's it.
I feel like there's like at least like 3 more Star Wars characters.
They
like,
could
in
have
the
like done
movies.
R2 and C3PO. Like I don't know. They could have done so much.
Yeah.
They could have just
wasted
done,
potential.
Literally. For you, Chase, JP Morgan Chase, get better Star Wars cards.
Damn. And for you, Wells Fargo, get my boy unbanned.
No, literally. Literally. I told you about how that happened, right? Like why I actually think I got banned.
You want to tell me again?
Yeah.
Let me quickly restart the camera though, because
Okay.
it ends in a minute. So.
All right. Okay.
So quick, one final story
Yeah.
for our first podcast for the pilot.
So, should I start at the beginning? So,
Yes.
long story short, I got banned
To make a long fucking story
Yeah,
short,
I got banned from Wells Fargo. I needed to get a card from them, created an account.
Yeah, for
got
your
a card.
scholarship, right?
Yeah, to travel abroad because they needed to be able to deposit money into the account.
Yes.
And like for tax reasons, they couldn't do it with the regular account. Anyways, I go into Wells Fargo. They're like, yeah, you can literally never get an account with us ever again.
Oh, no.
At least like not for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Like that's what the lady told me, and I was like, okay. So fast
Yikes.
forward, like this is after like I ended up having to go with Chase. That's why I have the Darth Vader card.
Yeah.
Is because of that. And so I'm back from Italy. Life's chilling. Stuff's happened. I think I barely found this out like a month or 2 ago. And my eye doctor.
Okay.
I
I didn't
guess
even know
had-
your eye doctor was involved.
Holy. I guess they had a like personal info
Oh, interesting.
Leak, something like that. And I got a letter in the mail, and it was like, yeah, this might have like impacted your credit. Here's a free credit report that you can check like for yourself. They like give me a code and stuff that I could get my own free credit report.
Yeah.
And that's why I think. So I can't confirm. I don't know if like it's like, oh yes, like that's why it happened, but it had happened before I had applied for Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
Because I had bought blue light or like the blue light protectants in my glasses, even though it's not. Even though it's a placebo,
Yeah,
but I
it
didn't
is a
know that at the
placebo.
time because it was like peak COVID and everybody was like blue light.
Yes.
And so that's how they had my card on file.
Yeah.
And then that was part of the information leak.
Oh, wow.
So that card no longer exists. But I think that's why I was banned from Wells Fargo, is because they probably saw like a flag on my credit.
Yeah.
And were like,
that's
no.
insane. That really is. Just to get completely banned from a bank.
From a chain bank,
From a chain bank. That's a good 2 truths and a lie.
I have used it as 2 truths and a lie.
Yeah.
So
cute. Yeah. Wow, that's actually crazy. It's a good story.
It is. It's intense. Not actually. It was pretty funny. You were there for most of it. I was like, yeah, I'm banned from Wells Fargo now, everyone.
Yeah, that was wild.
Everyone was all like, oh my gosh, what? And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It's chill. Like, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Dang. You know, I think we had a successful first podcast, you know?
So.
Yeah.
What?
Like, well, no, not yet.
Oh.
But just take it back real quick. Take it back now, y'all. I don't know. Like, we're just talking. It's a good time.
I think so.
And
if y'all have any feedback for us, let us
give
know.
us the feedback, you know?
If you're rude about it, I will find you.
Oh, Kyle can find anyone.
But
much. You really can.
That also might be why I was banned from now. I'm joking. But
all right. Well, we haven't even thought about how to end it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we just
peace and love.
Peace and love. That's all we care about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hope everyone does well.
We love you very much, and you know we're planning on doing these weekly.
It depends. It
depends.
depends on schedule.
Yes, but we'll be consistent with this. That's the plan, Alex.
Yeah.
So if
you'll hear from us again.
Yeah, you definitely. Oh, you will. This will not be the last time you heard of Kyle Martin and Nira Marce. Not the last time.
For real this time.
For real this time. All right. If you stuck it out this long, thank you. We appreciate you for listening in to That's a Podcast. We're gonna head out now. So hopefully we could, get a meal and I'll think about this for the rest of the day. So, all right. Take care, y'all.